I have loved farming since I was a teenager. I decided to work rather than going to school, so I quit. My dad had 40 acres of apples and hops after they came here in 1880. Everyone then was drying fruit, including my dad. That is, until his dryer burned in 1905. It took a while, but my brother Alfred and I built a new dryer in 1916. I bought more land, grew more apples. In 1939, we decided to get into canning applesauce. But the war came, and my sons were drafted. However, after the war, O.A. Hallberg and Sons went into serious sauce and canning production. But this strike, and it's not only us, all the canneries are being picketed. How can they possibly expect us to pay our workers more wages? We have competition now from other states that grow apples. Our farming costs are up, as are our processing costs. It takes a lot of money and reserves to upgrade plants and equipment. Labor is a major part of our expenses. As it is, we pay the highest wages in this area, higher than any other apple producing area. I don't know. The Sebastopol apple industry puts millions of dollars into this community. You would think that someone would be grateful for that. Apparently not. When this strike will end is anybody's guess.
On strike, on strike, on strike. Oh. Hi. Cold night, isn't it? Thanks for coming. My name's Mary, and I work in the canneries. Or at least I used to work in the canneries. I'm a peeler. Have been my whole life. All my adult working life, that is. My husband works at a cannery. He's at Manzana. But they're on strike too. You know, he's a mechanic, and he's a darn good mechanic. We're gonna have our own garage one day. At least that's what we're hoping for. But he got hurt last year. Screw went right through his leg. Nearly pulled him into the machine. And you know, if we had a union, they would have helped. They would have helped us buy groceries. They would have helped us pay the rent. You know, when we win the right to have a union, we're going to be paid $1.32 an hour. Do you know you can live on $1.32 an hour? Yeah. Well, right now I'm making 95 cents an hour. You can't live on that. Not only that, but our working conditions are terrible. They upped the machines. They speeded them up. So I'm having to peel 85 apples a minute.
Whoa.
Yeah, exactly. And they cut our crew in half. I was one of the 149 people that were laid off for profits. That's why I am fighting for the union. So please, tell people, we just want to work. We just want to make a decent wage. That's why I am fighting for the union.
I'm a housewife and a ranch keeper. Never worked in a cannery before. I was a secretary. But I'm only working here so that the apples don't spoil. You know, my husband and I have 50 acres. It's all in apples. We don't even make enough some years to have to pay taxes. So when they called the strike, we were all asked to come in. First, I didn't see how I was going to do it. I'm up at 5, get the kids up, make breakfast, get the kids ready and take them to their grandmother's house. And so I could be on the line and have my gloves on and my apron on by the time the whistle blows at 7 a.m. Then we work till 9:30, we get a 10-minute break. And then we work till noon. And then I usually eat in 5 minutes and then spend the rest of the time running around doing errands. Then it's back to it. We get another 10-minute break at 3:30. And we're off at 6. Then I go get the kids, take them home, fix dinner, wash the dishes, give the kids their baths, put them to bed, lay out their clothes for the next day. And sometimes, most of the time, I do a little ranch bookkeeping till about 10 or 11. I expect that, and sometimes I get some home canning even done, hopefully. I expect I'll be working through the end of the season. Well, this season and every other season that they need me.